Good morning. This is John Harder, coming to you with broadcast number 166. Wow, this has gone fast. And quite frankly, I'm surprised because there have been a number of days where where our internet and things like that were kind of failing, where I wasn't even able to do broadcasts, and still, here we are at number 166. Well, all right, so today I want to speak about cash flow. Now, for the last few days, there was a little bit of a storm that came through the TBC community here, and I think it left many of us wondering, okay, how are things going to pan out, or what's going on? Obviously, since Bitcoin has come up back in 2008, the powers that shouldn't be, they have ever since then been scrambling around and to try and somehow control it. It has to, these people, these, government agents that have their jurisdiction, they have this idea that they must control everything. And of course, the blockchain is something that they have no idea how to control it. So now they are scrambling around. How the hell can we gain full control over this? Because we have to control people. And the thing is, why don't they just simply join the ranks of normal people and just make a living like everybody else, and just simply just make a living, never mind controlling people. It isn't necessary. None of us need controlling. We're all good. We're all good. It's no problem. We don't need controlling. And we are now, of course, I know that some people took this way too personal, way too deep, way too, I don't know, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What do we got? What do we got to say about all this? Well, TBC is not here to create havoc. TBC is not here. We're not here to cause any problems. We're here to bring peace. We're here to bring prosperity. We're here to a matter of fact, the world is in dire need of there are countless people that are in dire straits, and TBC is here to lift that poverty. TBC is here to bring wealth to all people. But this can't be done. This can't be done with unless we are a private community. It takes the volunteer We have to volunteer as people, volunteer for this to be part of it. To, you know, there's no pressure on anyone to do anything that you don't want to do. It's all by personal choice. Okay. Now, having said all that, I know there are people that are, oh, is it legal? Well, okay, define legal. Define legal. Is the banking system that we now have worldwide, is it legal? Is it legal? It's a private entity, as is TBC. Only they are here posing as if they are posing as if the banking system is owned by the government, when it's not. It's not. It's a private entity. Whereas in TBC, we're not posing as if we are owned by the government or something. We're not posing that way. It's a simple choice. We're people. We're people. And we give value to people. We give value to people. And, well, if you don't understand where the price of gold comes from, it's actually very simple. It's people that give it value. It's the people that give it value. Every person in our community adds 1 grain of gold to each coin, to all 1 billion coins. Okay? So that's how it works, and the software does that as the people join our community. It's really that simple. Now, what I am personally looking for in the TBC community, me personally, I am looking for people who are ready, who are in a frequency and a vibratory frequency of taking the game to higher levels. Of taking the game to higher levels. Okay? Who are willing to do the action, willing to do what it takes to gain higher levels. And what I mean by that is that I'm looking for people who are in a vibratory frequency of moving in a no-nonsense way, moving forward in a no-nonsense way. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, those kind of people. People who are willing to leave behind the past that didn't work, that never yielded what you wanted out of it, that never, you know, the pile of excuses that kept you in your poverty, or maybe it's the broke friends, maybe it's whatever those things are in your life that have kept you stuck, that have kept you broke, that have kept you at levels of poverty that you are sick and tired of living in. I'm looking for people who are willing to move out of that, to move away from can't, and fully jump with both feet into can. That's what I'm looking for. All right, having said that, I'm going to share the screen for a little bit. Da, 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 da. So I believe this will go. And when it does, it will be good. So it goes. Okay. All right. So here we are. It's loading. It's loading. It is. These are the steps. I am looking for people. If you are watching this video and you are ready to take your income to higher levels, then you just might be the person to take on the challenge of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people who are ready to take their income to higher levels. Now, I'm going to say something here that I think many people find rather challenging, and that is that your success or the lack thereof is in how you think. It's all in your mind. You know how sometimes they say it's all in your head? Yeah, that's where it is. Many people are stuck in a job that they hate. But God forbid they should have any faith in moving out of that job and taking the scary leaps in faith, knowing that there is an almighty God that will provide everything you need as you do take the leap of faith and jump out into the unknown and make a life that you desire. Now, I am not talking here about being careless, about jumping out, leaving your job without any plan or anything of what you're going to do. That's not what I'm talking about. But I am talking about give life a chance. Give life a chance. Do everything that you know to do to move forward in life. And if you are in TBC and you feel this, that you would just, you want to create cash flow with TBC instead of what the job that you are now bound to, well, maybe it's time you give it some serious consideration. And let me suggest to you something. I'm going to suggest to you a book. If you're stuck and you don't know what to do, maybe this can really help you. There's an audio book. You can find it on YouTube. It's called, what's it called? How to be a badass? How to be a badass at making money. Okay? Just look that up. Be a badass at making money. You'll find it on YouTube. It's an audio book. And if you want it as a book, as a PDF, it's available for that as well. And and once you go through that book a couple of times, you'll get the hint of what I'm talking about. And of course, if you want to do this with TBC, well, let me introduce you to a set of tools that are already available for you to, it's a step-by-step system that is available for you to really make that kick-ass money. Okay, you can make this money. And if you're one of those thinkers who is, yeah, well, money isn't everything, but friends and family are everything, and this and that. Okay, I get it. Yeah, money isn't everything. Money isn't everything. But if you have lots of it, everything that you do have, everything that you do becomes of much higher value because you don't have to struggle for money. Okay, so here are a set of steps that are very, very plain and simple that you can follow. Exact step 1, step 2, step 3, and there's videos here that show you how to move through it if there's questions you have. And of course, if all of that isn't really what you're looking for and you want to connect with a person to feel personally involved as we go through this, contact me. I'll be happy to connect with you. And matter of fact, it's a good thing to do anyways, to up our frequencies of vibration, to get the motivation to move through here and make the kick-ass money that you deserve and that I deserve. We deserve this. We deserve this. Okay? All right. So anyhow, I wanted to show this to you, and so I'm not going to go to very much else right now, except I want to tell you that the link is in the description of the video, johnharder.com. The link is there, and just simply create a free account and then click on cash flow. Once you log in, you click on cash flow, and that gets you to where the steps are, and simply start moving through them. The first step is to accept a free gift. Really, it's that simple. You accept the free gift, and then you move through the steps, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you if you have any questions about anything. And as far as paying the $10 fee, we helped you with that. And of course, and then there's purchase Kringles, which helps you to become into the millionaire or billionaire status. It's a very simple page right here. You can just select how many you want to buy, and you go through the PayPal, put in your Kringles email, go through PayPal to complete that purchase, and then you land right back here on this form, and then you just fill out on this page, and you fill out this form right here. Okay. When you're done that, it sends me the information so that I can send you the coin. It's really just that straightforward. All right. Okay. So, and then of course, coaching classes. Yes, that's right. We're starting that. And what we're going to be doing on these classes is we're going to do live hangout. I'm not putting a lot of time into these classes. Okay, we're not going to be sitting there all day diddling away time that we could be doing profitable things, and such as making money. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be very sharply addressing the issues that we face, and there is going to be time given for questions. So that you can ask questions, any questions that you have. and then we're going to address those issues, and along with very clear instructions that help you move to higher phases of making cash flow with TBC. Okay, so that is the way we're going to be approaching it, and I'm going to talk about that here too, because I'm also in coaching, in training, and I have trained for this already now for 6 years, to become a coach, and I mean a kick-ass coach. A coach for coaching people who are ready to knock it out of the park. You know, when you're in a soccer field, the average person in the field might be able to kick it into the net, might be able to kick it, you know, past the guard, past the goalie and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the person that kicks it out of the park so that you can't find the ball anymore. That's what I'm talking about. That kind of coaching. So, and so that is what we're setting up for. But in this here class, here we're learning how to cash flow, how to make $100 a day, and then upscale it to, you know, to higher from there. That's what we're talking about here. But the kick-ass stuff that the real kick-ass stuff isn't going to be in these classes, because those are other levels. Those are levels that require faith and absolutely no nonsense and a hell of a lot more money. Okay? So that's what we're talking about. Now, having said all that, here are the steps to cash flow. And if you're in this video and you want to know me, get to know me more, and eventually take that kick-ass program, then create your free account, and let's move on from here, and let's start getting you some cash flow. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna close this for now, and let's see, let's get out of this screen share, and so we'll stop the screen share. And so thank you very much for tuning in this morning, because I see there are 3 watching. So there's nobody in the chat, but that's fine. That's fine. We're here, and we'll move forward. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video.